This is more of a Perth thing. So there's a guy called Ben Cousins. He was Benny C. Benny Cousins is ideally a well-known AFL player, a footballer, but he's still quite active on social media. And now this video we're looking at, it's just him training, right? But it starts with him walking into what looks like the apartment gym or the hotel gym, and he is fucking shredded.
He's always been a specimen.
And that's the point that I'm trying to make. I'm glad you brought that up. He's always been this super, he's clearly high dopamine. He was famous because of his addictions, and he was very famous both as an athlete and also an athlete was breaking the rules. But in the athlete scene, he was the one that would party harder than everybody else, and then he would rock up at training like literally the morning. He'd be barely slept, completely hungover or whatever, and have maybe a night on the gear as well, but then he would then out-train everyone. And so there's two things I want to have on that, is that there are people that are just always naturally going to be a bit of a specimen, and they're always going to have that tendency to be very, very lean. So it's important to understand that and understand that that is somewhat of an advantage for these people. But what he has to now deal with is stress management, and it's harder for him to navigate stress. So he still has his own challenges, which makes him a human. The other thing that I want to say to that is if you're comparing yourself to an individual like this, yes, a physique of similar nature may be possible, but you still have to start from where you are now and build yourself from where you are now. And then generally I'd encourage you to pick people that seem more like you, that are further ahead of your journey. So pick wisely, and just remember there are some fucking savages out there. And it's so cool. I just like seeing him fucking getting at it, and I'm like, yeah, I just like watching him play footy as well.